Hello, my name is Crystal T, and I'm doing a speech on Crystal Eastman, a social feminist. Most women will agree that August 27th, the day when the Tennessee legislature finally enacted the federal suffrage amendment, is a day to begin with, not a day to end with. Men are saying perhaps thank God their everlasting women fight is over, but women, if I know them, are saying now, at last, we can begin. In fighting the right to vote, most women have tried to either non-committal or truly respectable on every one subject. Now they can say what they are really after, and what they are after in common with all the rest of the struggling in the world reflection is freedom. Freedom is a large word. Women's freedom in the feminist sense can be fought for, conceivably won before the gates open into industrial democracy. On the other hand, women's freedom in the feminist sense is not inherited in the communist idea. All feminists are familiar with the revolution leader who can't see the women's movement. What's the matter with the women? My women's all right, he says, and his wife, one usually find, is raising his children in the Bronx flat on Drury suburb, to which he returns occasionally for food and sleep. When all possible excitement and stimulus have been wrung from the fight, if we should graduate in communities tomorrow, this man's attitude to his wife will not be changed. What then is the matter with women? What is the problem of women's freedom? It seems to me to be this: how to arrange the world so that women can be human beings with a chance to exercise their varied gifts, infidelity, varied ways, instead of being destined by accidents their sex to the field of activity, housewives, and child raising. And second, if we win those choose household and raising kids to have the occupational regulation by the world as work, requiring a definite economic reward and not merely entitling the performer to the dependence of some men. Many feminists and societies, many are communities, not a few were active leaders on these movements, but the true feminist, no matter how far to the left she may be, revolutionary movement sees the women's battle as distinct in object and different in its methods from workers' battle industrial freedom. She knows, of course, that the vast majority of women as well as men are without property and are necessary bread and butter slaves under a system of society which allows the very sources of life to privately owned by a few. And she counts herself as loyal soldiers in the working class army that is marching the overview, the system, but as feminist, she also knows the whole of the women's slavery is not summed up in the profit system, nor have emancipated assured by the downfall of capitalism.